In this video, I'm dealing with yet more mechanical issues on the boat, but I get them solved. We pick up anchor and head to Cat Island, where the water is crystal clear and we jump in for a dip. Mackenzie is very graceful before we head into shore and are treated to a marching band. And you can't forget that beautiful sunset.
I woke up to the morning sky first.
In the previous video, we had a great sail from Eleuthera down to Cat Island.
When I get up off this ground, I shake leaves back down to the brown, 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 till I'm clean.
You can't ask for better than flying the spinnaker downwind. This boat may be old, but she sure looks beautiful underway. We left Cape Eleuthera on our way to Cat Island.
With all my favorite colors, yes sir. All my favorite colors, like my sisters and my brothers, see them like no other. All my favorite colors.
All right. Well, we just got in. Cooked dinner. Actually, we ate dinner on while we were underway yesterday. We got in about dark last night, and it was a little rolly through here, but it's real pretty. There's not much around here though, so we're gonna head about 20 miles south where there is like a little settlement with stuff to do, and so we're gonna get moving now. And it's very light wind today, so we're gonna end up motoring. I just went to start the motor and it didn't start, so I'm assuming it's probably, you know, I had a loose wire on the starter before. I'm sure it's something like that again. So, because it wasn't cranking at all. It just, nothing was happening. So, time to take a look. After cleaning up some dog toys and rolling up the carpet, I was able to access the engine bay. That silver thing on top is the start solenoid. When you engage the key, it's getting power to it, but it's not sending power. So this line is the supply right here. So when you turn the key, it energizes this wire right there. And then it's supposed to send power out to these to engage the starter. And it is not. I hope we have another one on the boat. Worst case scenario, I can hot start it, basically just jump. I can, you know, connect a 12-volt wire to that part of the starter, and it should start, which is maybe what I'll do. So I don't think it's a solenoid because there's no power going to the solenoid. There is from the switch up at the helm, but so this line right here should have power right now, and it doesn't. So what happens is that it's connected to this end of this starter motor, and then you know, you hit your switch that sends power to this part of the solenoid. This solenoid then energizes a relay in here that allows this to start that motor. So the problem is that this is not getting power. So why? So the problem is this goes back all the way over to here. And then, you know, you got your selector, it's on. So you got engine here, and this would be generator. And then, so I'm gonna try to start the generator. If the generator doesn't start, then I know something else is going on. Okay. So there's a problem with the relay somewhere. All right, so this is the selector switch, so it can send power from the start battery to either the engine or the generator, and it's on. And like my generator is not getting power, and neither is the motor. I have the output from the start motor, the battery, to here is giving power. So, I mean, I've never had one of these fail before, but this switch could have failed. Or maybe there's a loose connection in the back. So I'm going to pull that off and check to see if there's power going in, and then why there's no power going out. I've never had one of these. I mean, I guess they do fail, but like weird. So this side of this is the power in, 12.6. The switch is off. Let me turn it to on. 12.6. Okay. Now it's working. The switch is going bad. I mean, that's really weird that I mean, I didn't do anything to it. I don't know if I have a spare one. I mean, it's obviously working now. So I'll start the motor, button everything up, and then I got a worst case scenario, what I can do for now, like if this switch totally fails, like, and it, like, I don't know, I switched this thing many times. It's not like, I don't know, it just started working when I took it apart, right? So if this thing totally fails and won't let me start anymore, then I can just hot connect these when I need to start something. Actually, that's not ideal. Let's start the motor. All right, Mackenzie's gonna start the motor. You want me to hit it now? Yeah, go ahead. Okay. All right, not only delayed us about an hour of troubleshooting, but
You go put this down.
thanks for the help.
I told you if my brain, I didn't know what else to do.
I need you to hit the start button. Thanks.
Maybe we can start teaching the boys to hit buttons.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna put this down real quick.
So I asked the previous owner, I said, hey, do you know if there's any more of these on the boat? He just texted back and said no. So, you know, if I got a hot wire shit for a while, I guess that's what I'll do, but that's not ideal. So, but whatever, we'll make it work. But now we're gonna pull up anchor and get out of here. If you'd like more information about how I deal with boat maintenance, check out my latest podcast where I talk all about it on YouTube or wherever you get your audio podcast. With the anchor up, it didn't take us long to motor down to New Bight on Cat Island. I guess I should never be surprised by the beauty of the Bahamas, but I was really struck by just how clear the water was and how white the sandy beaches were in Cat Island. We had a couple feet below the keel where we dropped anchor, and then we lowered the dinghy down into the water.
These things aren't very cute to wear.
Sorry, the microphones don't match your outfit.
No, it's not that they don't match. It just looks like I have a furry boob.
I'm ready for some real food, and the boys, I'm sure, are ready to go for a walk. It had been more than 24 hours since we'd been off the boat, so all of us were ready for some shore time. We pulled up to an area on New Bight called the Fish Fry. It had clear water, white sandy beaches, and lots of dining options.
The water here is just beautiful. I'm ready to get in.
The 25 horsepower motor and the center console add a little bit of weight to our dinghy, so it's easier to use the anchor and just let the boat float out into the water rather than beaching it. All right, well, where do you want to go here?
There.
That place does look open. Let's go there.
Well, it's the only place I see people at.
Yeah, that one right there.
Don't get me wrong. If I'm acting so distracted, I'm thinking about the fireworks that go off when you
It was quite a view with our meal. All they had was fried chicken, but we weren't complaining. I'd say Cougar and Merlin were pretty happy too. This water is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, some of the prettiest water I've seen in the Bahamas, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And the people are pretty friendly here too.
Love them.
Yep. Cat Island. And there's a lot of like bars and restaurants actually,
There is.
comparatively speaking.
I feel like everywhere we go besides that one place in Harbor Island, everyone's been so nice.
Yeah. After lunch and a nice walk on the beach, it was time to head back to the boat. Alright, so we're going to go snorkel for a little bit and don't want them to freak out while we're swimming around, so we're going to leave them down below. But we don't want them to turn stuff up either, so lick mat. They will go to town on this while we are... Alright, not ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
We don't need anything.
That should give us a good 5-10 minutes of them not worrying about us, so here we go.
If I lay here, if I just
It was low tide and there was still plenty of water under the keel.
would you lie with me and just forget the world?
I decided to use the opportunity to check on the anchor.
How to say
The anchor had drug about 10 feet after being dropped, but it looked fairly secure at the moment, and we weren't expecting strong winds.
those 3 words I said to my
The water was about 82 degrees and was getting warm enough to be really enjoyable.
enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me
I knew you were there, Bobby.
Boys, look, look!
Louise! Louise! Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
I slipped on the fin. These things are slick. Louise!
Hey, boys, look, go!
Coming to say hey,
Boys, look!
but the fin made me slip. Hi. Boys. Boys. Well, be careful, because these fins on this metal. Oh, fuck. I'm getting better, Bobby.
Are you?
Yeah. I like to think so.
Alright, the dogs are not happy. I hear them barking at us. I feel bad every time I leave them anyway.
It's good for their separation anxiety. It teaches them that leaving them is okay and you're coming back.
Yeah.
Bobby likes to take them everywhere. I'm like, Bobby, that just encourages separation anxiety.
Well, it's because they have separation anxiety.
They're
Alright,
gonna be okay.
we're gonna go find dinner. We were fortunate enough to catch the high school marching band practicing for the parade the next day.
After the performance, we headed to one of the half dozen restaurants at New Bight. We had the place to ourselves and a pretty nice sunset.
There's a lot of negative feedback on underwater lights. We just leave them on for short periods of time, but they are illegal in a lot of places like national parks and stuff like that. You're not allowed to have them on.
What is the negative reviews?
People say it like negatively affects the wildlife.
Out of the fucking 10 feet run?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you'd make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave us a comment down below, and if you really like this video, please consider sharing this with someone else you think might like this video.
Confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?